What's up guys, my name is Art and today we're going to do Q&A. This is actually my first Q&A on YouTube and I try to find interesting questions that I think will make sense to answer. Or you know the rule, don't forget to smash the like button and let's go to the question. This question will going to haunt me forever and this is one of the most traumatic questions for me, but I feel like I want to address it on YouTube. And it's actually two questions, I'm just gonna combine it in one answer. I still don't understand why art isn't fighting over in Ukraine. Americans are paying tons of money for that war against Russia. European nations have economic problems because of the sanctions. But art is living a very decadent life as a gay influencer, and even that would be more useful in a country like Ukraine. Why are you so fast to ditch your Ukrainian heritage? So I will give you a full explanation. Get some popcorn. First of all, I will start with probably second question. Why are you so fast to ditch your Ukrainian heritage? I'm not. I'm always gonna be Ukrainian and I was born there. I lived there 17 years of my life. That was my happy experiences, traumatic experiences. I grew up there. But I never felt like I'm Ukrainian. I never felt like I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm such a proud Ukrainian. I love Ukraine. No, Ukraine gave me a lot of problems, a lot of trauma. Ukrainian people are not super accepting in terms of, you know, gay stuff, in terms of gay marriage, gay kisses, whatever. I never felt like I belong there. I never felt like I want to live there. I was trying to figure out how to get out when I was 12 years old. Even before I kind of fully realized that being gay here is not really pleasant, but I was trying to get out of there since I was 12 in my mind. And when I was 17 years old, I left. I've never had a life in Ukraine. I never worked a job in Ukraine, besides like a couple small ones. I never had interactions as an adult in Ukraine. I never went to school in Ukraine after my high school. I don't know how people communicate. It's been almost 10 years since I left. And that's the second question, actually the first question I read you. But why aren't you fighting? So I have a same question to you, whoever you are and where you're from. Why aren't you fighting for your country? If you're from United States, there's plenty of wars the United States is fighting or protecting. Why don't you go and help your country? My choices is my choices. I don't think that every single person needs to fight. I don't think that I need to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't see the point of the fight for me personally. I don't even live there. I left almost 10 years ago. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. I never got anything from Ukraine besides growing up there, and I was just born there. And just because someone was born somewhere, it doesn't mean that they have to forever be attached to this. You know, I'm the citizen of the world, ideally, and I see my life where I feel comfortable. I feel super comfortable in US. I love US. It has a lot of losses like everything else, but I'm very grateful from where I came from. And also, why do you send me to fight? Like, I just want to have a normal life and it's not my responsibility to fight the war for the country I left 10 years ago. Some people leave 10 years ago and they come back because they feel this need. No, I told you I never belonged there. I never was super happy there. I was just kind of out of place through my whole high school. I hidden my secrets, got in a lot of fights. It was not pleasant. So you asking me and you telling me what to do, it's not gonna solve the issue because there's plenty of Ukrainians who are in Ukraine fighting for Ukraine. It's not my job. I left. So honestly, this guy who texted me this on YouTube, he had the same question on 10 different videos. So I am responding to this. I'm not gonna address it anymore. I don't think there is any really point of addressing it. I'm living a great life that I've built for myself. I moved here with $500 6.5 years ago. I left Ukraine with almost nothing when I lived in Poland for 3 years. I started as dishwasher and then I was like giving away flyers, then I was doing waiter job, retail, everything. No one really helped me. I never had a family that was huge. The only part of my family is my mom. My father, I don't talk to him, and my uncle and aunt, they do live in Russia actually. My father lives in Russia. But I never was compelled as a Ukrainian and I never will. And it's so far from me, and the culture, it's just so far from me. You can keep asking me these questions, but I'm just gonna be stronger and I'm gonna build even better life here because I love US and I wanna be here. I hope this responds to your first question. The second question is, Are you really a top? I'm just gonna tell you that top or bottom, it really would depend on a person. There are specific people where you would feel compelled topping or bottoming or being versatile. I feel like ideal in every relationship, you need to be versatile because you kind of want to play both roles sometimes. And I feel like if you're not very versatile, your partner might want something occasionally, not always, you know? So you have to figure out the way. Am I really top? I will just answer that it really depends on the person if I am in a specific position. If I'm a top with my boyfriend, it will gonna be a secret, but I actually gave the answer. Do you still do escort services? Never done escort services. I used to be a stripper for like 2 months, maybe 3, but you know, it was like 10 or 12 days total of me working. So I was never an escort. I really don't think I would be able to do this just because it's something that is about me. I know people who are escorts and I have a lot of respect to them because they can just turn up their hat and work and focus on work. This is not something for me. I will not do this and I've never done it. Favorite hangout spot in New York City? Low-key, I have no favorite places in New York City besides just walking on the street. This is my favorite thing to do. I just really like to walk around the city and I don't really have any like favorite restaurants or the bars. What's your celebrity crush and who's the one you're jealous of? My celebrity crush, I think like it's couple. I feel like I would say Noah Schnapp, but he's a little bit too young. He's like 20. I find him attractive and I find him like goofy. I really like it about him. And I feel like my second celebrity crush is Josh Allen. He's actually the quarterback for Buffalo Bills. He's a celebrity, but he's also a football player. And there is no specific person I'm jealous of. The only thing I'm jealous of is I told my best friend Chris, I did not grow up here and I'm creating content for the American audience or like English speaking audience, but mostly American. I don't have the luxury of culture in me, like, you know, grew up with Disney movies. I didn't really watch them. I don't have a lot of actors, old movies, old music. I don't have it. I didn't grow up here. So there's a lot of people who create social media. They have a little bit more of advantage. So also it can be like plus or minus because I have something that they don't have is like my story or like things that I can talk about living in Europe or Ukraine. So it's plus and minus, but I would really just be born in America and don't have to fight for the passport and try to be here and don't hear from some assholes who are like, why don't you go fight for a country or something. I wish I was born here and this is kind of thing I'm jealous of, but I'm working on it. It's something I can work on. Another question is, your boyfriend doesn't get jealous when you interview these guys and they kiss or slap you in your bum? Very good question. I will just talk about my boyfriend as the person who is the least jealous person in the world. He is not caring about it. This is the first thing I want to say. Second thing, when you see this kind of videos, majority of the time is me trying to act, trying to entertain you, trying to make a funny video that's gonna go viral. That's the whole point of those videos. It's not like I'm taking advantage or something. I just like those videos and they also, you guys like them a lot. I know, like, I wish people would like me more for my thoughtful videos that I do about, you know, talking about HIV or talking about LGBTQ youth, homeless people, you know. I do different kind of stuff, but the most viral videos, they're pretty often the dumbest videos. And people would come to me in the street and ask me, can you please rate me out of 10? I was like, is this the video you know me for? And it's like, yes. And I'm just playing the game. I always say I want to combine serious videos with funny videos and entertainment, but I'm always going to lead more towards to the entertainment because it's just easier for me and it makes me more happy. That's it. And again, when it comes to my boyfriend, he actually enjoys that so many people follow me. He reads the comments sometimes, he laughs at them. It's something that, you know, a lot of people know me, a lot of people want to hang out with me, but he has me and he has like, wow, like that's cool, I'm dating you. And he's very happy. He is zero jealousy. And also I'm very open with him and I ask permission about if I do something. So unless he's not comfortable with something, I'm not gonna do this, you know? But if he's comfortable, he's like, go ahead, like, why not? I was like, I'm gonna do it. Planning on getting a degree. I actually have a bachelor degree. I have a bachelor degree in international relations / international trade. I got my degree when I was 20 years old. So I have a bachelor degree. Did it help me? Not really, but I'm so happy I got it because it's not about the knowledge, it's I feel like about the learning how to communicate with people, how to get along with professors. It helps in life overall. But I do have my degree, yeah. What are your body goals? You're looking noticeably bigger. I just want to look good for myself and like myself. I like myself a lot, but I just want to be like a little twunky, maybe jock at some point, you know. I just want to like go to the gym and feel good about myself. I don't have a crazy bodybuilder goals that are going to be like, oh my gosh, I just want to be so big. No, I really don't care. I just want to look good and be healthy. What's your favorite thing about what are you doing? My favorite thing about what I'm doing is the freedom. Freedom of people who I can talk to, freedom of content I can make, freedom of me. I can wake up whenever I want, and I also can go to sleep whenever I want. I can go wherever I want. It comes with a lot of responsibilities, because if you're not doing things, no one is going to do it for you. So it has a lot of pressure. It's not always as bright and cool as it might seem. There's a lot of stress, and also you have to constantly think about how you're going to stay relevant. What are you going to do? Like, how are you going to bring more new people? So there's a lot of things go with it, but still, this is also kind of interesting thing, because this like can seem like negative aspect, because your brain 24/7 works, but it also brings me to the point that I understand how fragile everything that I have and how I have to keep working. And I feel like this feeling of kind of like not being safe 100%, that's what they got me to the point where I am right now. Because even if like everything seems fine, I'm always gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like, sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's like I'm getting into my nerves, but overall, this is just the freedom and also realization that everything I do pretty much is in my hands and no one depends on. Do you ever get turned down by the guys you interview on the street? I do. Very rare, but I do. Because some of them are extremely like my type or attractive, and it's not even attractive. Some of the guys are very charming. Like, you can just talk to them, they're very charming. But, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. So, but I do. I want to finish with this question. What is the meaning of life? Why is the life so precious? And why is dying important? Stay safe. I thought about this a lot, and I constantly think about what's the point of everything. I feel the point is not the goal, is destination. Is what are you doing in life and how much you enjoy on day-by-day basis. Because I will tell you guys, you know, when I moved to US, I was like, oh my God, I wish I could have my separate room. Then I got my separate room, and I slept on the air mattress. And on the air mattress, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had a bed. I got a bed. Oh my gosh, I wish I lived in a studio. I lived in a studio. I wish I would move to LA. I lived in LA. Oh, I wish I would go and like create social media and like have 100,000 followers. I have 100,000 followers. Oh, I want a million followers, right? Then, you know, we got this beautiful apartment, right? And we live in New York City, high rise, super cool, and we have a nice view. And then with time, I start to think, oh my gosh, like the view is not as nice because we don't have Empire State Building, or I wish we had more closet, even though our apartment is pretty big for New York measurements. It's 1 bedroom, but we have a good amount of closet. And we also have like apartments next to us, sometimes open like on different floors, so you can just go and see. And I would go to like different apartments and see in our buildings, like they have like massive 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, you know, an Empire State Building view. And I was like, damn, I wish I could live here. So I feel like human beings is never enough for us. Whatever you do, I feel like if you learn how to enjoy things that you're doing and how to enjoy to be present in the moment and enjoy things that are around you, those are things that are important. Anyways, if you didn't smash the like button, make sure you smash the like button. I hope you guys liked the Q&A. If you have any more questions or comments, please let me know in comments. Definitely check out my VIP page. Please check out all my Instagram, TikTok, Patreon, everything. I really appreciate when you guys support me. There's plenty of people who here come for me. Every single Sunday I do a live stream at 4 p.m. So please come for live streams on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much for supporting me. I hope I answered it a lot. And I really, really hope you guys stay kind to each other, because, you know, all I'm trying to do is just entertain people, help other people, help myself, build life for myself, and build life for my mom, my friends, lift people up. I don't really trying to bring people down. That's not what my content based on, and I really don't understand why people trying to bring people down. Anyways, thank you so much. Smash the like, check out VIP, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!